Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing another book review on Strengthen Yourself in the Lord, How to Release God's Hidden Power in Your Life by Bill Johnson. But before I get into this book review, I would just like to put a quick disclaimer out there. I do not support nor do I endorse any of the authors of these books. I simply read their information and see where I can apply it in my life. Now with that out of the way, let's get right into the book review. So, Strengthen Yourself in the Lord, How to Release God's Hidden Power in Your Life had three main themes in the book. There are actually more than three, but the ones that stood out to me the most, and I'll be talking about each one in this book review. Alright, so let's talk about the first theme in this book. The first theme of this book is going to be all about encouraging yourself. Sometime in your life, you may feel like you have no one to turn to. And in this book, you learn that ministering to yourself by diligently seeking the Lord, you can find a great source of encouragement that you can draw upon whenever you find yourself in a spiritual wilderness or a spiritual battle. So the next point of this book that I found very interesting was that the author talks about staying connected to our destiny. He also points out that a lot of Christians fail to reach their full potential in Christ because they allow obstacles and trials and tribulations to derail them from achieving their full potential in Christ. The author does a fantastic job in pointing out this advice where he says that when we look back on our past testimony, we're able to see what God has done for us in our life. By looking back in the past, we can gain truth and clarity that will help us to align our purpose back in Christ so we can fulfill our destiny. So that brings me to point number 3, and let's get right into it. And the final point of this book that I thought that it was amazing was that the author points out that when we become a Christian, it doesn't mean our life is going to get easier. In fact, we're actually going to have more challenges. But it doesn't matter because whatever dire situation you find yourself in, you can still boldly claim God's provisions in your life. And the author does a wonderful job of illustrating so many examples that just simply engage my interest in this book. This was one of the best books I've read, one of my top 10 books. And if you like this book, I highly recommend you check it out and see you in the next book review.